What did we have next, young Anthony?
It was the 2012 WWE Hall of Famer and 11-time world champion, I think that's 100% correct, versus the only two-time Grand Slam champion, The Miz, with, of course, his wife, Maurice.
Now, I'm going to take credit for something here.
Yes.
When Beth Phoenix was commentating in NXT, and then there was a report she has left the commentary, the first thing I said,
you're right.
I said that they are going to she'll end up on Raw with Edge, and it'll end because then Maurice started to come on.
Yep.
And then the whole thing and absolutely, I generally don't take credit for things, or I don't say, "Hey, I said," or yeah, because it's easy afterwards. But I absolutely picked that, and I think that'll go probably all the way to WrestleMania, maybe.
I think so. I think
right. I think it'll be great. I really think that'll be great because both women were great wrestlers, and both guys are great workers. You know, and you got two genuine husband and wife teams. I don't get excited about a lot of matches, but I think if they do this one well, they could get a lot out of this. I think this could be really, really good.
Well, they could build it now. They can build it from now all the way through. I'm not sure how Maurice is going to go in the ring. I reckon Beth Phoenix can still throw down. But, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, she looks a great nick, though, Maurice.
Yeah, I don't know. The way she was moving around that ring, she didn't look too sore-footed on those scaffolds she was wearing.
5-inch stilettos.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I think it'd be a great build-up.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and...
Because they're on the Royal Rumble.
Yeah. I think they need to take this all the way to Mania.
Oh, God, yeah. You'd have to do something.
Blow it off at Mania, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you go as far as say that, at Mania, whoever loses, the wife gets her head shaved?
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, it'd be a good gimmick, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't that be
people would pay to see it
up to there or something? Or
husband and wife have to have their head shaved.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, partner shaving or something like that.
And they'll probably have Edge and Beth Phoenix lose because they'll sort of drift off, for a while and let their hair grow and let the other two keep working because they got the Miz and Mrs. and all that other stuff, so they probably can't do that. Yeah. But regardless, and it'll probably be something dirty. It'd have to be a dirty finish where they got screwed over or something happened. And
yeah, something like that. You couldn't have a clean.
No.
Unless, look, if the Miz and that was going to take the head shaving or whatever it was, then that could be clean. But the other way around, it couldn't be. I don't know.
I thought the match itself was very good. I mean, you had two fairly good workers, and Miz and Edge, of course.
Yeah.
And you could see from the start, the setup, that was pretty obvious, I thought.
Look, wrestling-wise, it was pretty bad in places. Some of the transitions were terrible. They were going for that crossface.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the transitions that just didn't look right at all. Just didn't look even close. One thing I did like about it was they both showed fear to each other one's
finisher,
yeah. Like they showed apprehension. It's a bit like that's the one thing I did like about Angelo Dawkins when he was gonna and the second run in the opening of their match, the tag match, right? And Randy went for the RKO and he pushed off the back off the corner and looked like, hey, I don't want to take that. That's how you should sell fear, and that actually emphasizes the person's technique. Yeah, these two guys done that very well in their match. But yeah, I don't know if I think their styles are similar, but definitely some of the transition stuff wasn't good. From out looking for that crossface from out of some of the ground positions didn't look very good, but everything else looked great.
Anthony, did you like the match?
The match was good. I was kind of thinking that it wasn't going to be a soul singles match. I thought they were going to jump straight into the whole mixed tag match.
Too early.
Yeah, too early.
Way too early.
But other than that, as I said, like the one thing I do like though is in certain feuds, Edge brings back the Brood side of him.
Yeah, when he came out to that first, and then
Like I do like that because that means that he's not used a lot. It's only for the certain feuds, like where you've really pissed Edge off.
yes,
You're gonna get both sides of it. You're gonna get the rated R superstar. You're also gonna get the Brood.
mm.
I do like how they do that. Like that's a little like thing I like to have added to the character. Because we haven't seen the Brood for like 20 years.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, be 20 years, maybe longer.
See the way I see
pre 2000.
yeah. See with the Miz, there's nothing different to him. There's nothing different.
You know, he's a unique dude.
Yeah.
Because he's from being basically a contest winner, right? He's made this career in wrestling that when you look back at it, it's a pretty impressive career.
Oh, God. 2-time Grand Slam.
That's right. You know, it's a very impressive in WWE.
Yeah.
Never been anywhere else.
No.
So, you know, if you think about where he's not a bad worker too. I mean, you know, he's a good worker. He's solid. You know,
he's good on the stick.
Yeah. So he's got a lot of things going for him. You know, a lot of things going for him. Always has.
Yeah.
You know, I've never been a great Edge fan. You know, it's hard for me to warm up to him. I always thought Christian was better.
Well,
that's an honest opinion.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
Well, I went off him when he was with Lita.
I
wanted Lita in those days. Actually, I still do, but anyway.
I don't know what she looks like now. It's
not bad. She's still the same. There was something with her and her best mate Trish Stratus not long ago.
Okay. I've not seen her for years.
Oh, I play Piggy in the middle there.
Oh.
So to speak.
Oh, my God.
Oh, dear. Sorry.
That's all right. I've never been a real fan of Edges, you know. Like,
No?
like I said, I always added the two. I prefer Christian. I always thought Christian was a better worker.
Yeah, probably.
Myself, my opinion, personally, you know. But he definitely was over. Definitely got pushed well, 11-time world champion. So, you know, who the hell am I to talk? But it wasn't a bad match. You know, I gave it a 6.5.
I gave it 7.
Yeah, we're not far away.
No.
I gave it a 6.
Okay.
But mainly the transitions.
Yeah.
I thought some of the ground transitions looked ugly. You know, and they went for the same move again and again and again and again and again. You know, so
from the early days, and I don't know if you got this in your early training, but if you go for something and you botch it, the first thing you tell them is, for Christ's sake, don't go straight back.
No, don't go it again. No.
And they did.
Again and again and again. You know, like somebody said, that has to be in there. We have to do it.
So they had to do it.
You know, you're better off and slapped it on one really, really good, and somehow he squirrels himself to the ropes, rolls himself to the ropes, instead of going for so many times and he's not in it properly.
And they're experienced enough to know that, surely.
Yeah.
So
but there's these places now, they've got match producers. So the match producer would tell them what they need to do. I mean, just let the guys go out and wrestle. That's one of the biggest problems with WWE. They tell them what to say. They tell them how to wrestle. Just let them do it.
Well, I was talking to someone over the Christmas break. Actually, Mean Gene I was talking to.
Yeah.
And we were up down in Gippsland. For a big barbecue at my sister's place, and we'd all gone up there, his family and mine, and we got together, and while all the women were nattering out inside, and him and I sat outside with a coffee, and we were just chatting, and we were talking about the same sort of thing, and back in the early days, you know, hair and whatnot, and I was saying to him that when they had the WrestleMania, the last one, and then they had to delay the start because of the thunderstorms. So they basically lined everyone up and gave them a microphone and said, just go. And they were some of the best promos I've ever heard for probably 20 years or more, because they weren't scripted, whatever. Hey, you're fighting Manson, say something about your match. And the passion and the voice and the face, the body language, because it was their words.
Yeah.
And that's what I keep harking on now. The matches and the scripts are too overproduced. Give them the gist. This is how we want to start. This is how we want to finish. This is sort of what we're trying to do. Do your thing. And same with the because I read somewhere just recently, someone said that their promos are scripted to the word, and you spend the whole day rather than thinking about your match, trying to remember a 2 or 3 page promo, word for word.
Yeah, that's right. That's not the way it should be.
That's wrong. They're not rocket scientists. They're great athletes, and there's some very, very smart people. But, wrestlers are wrestlers, and that's no disrespect to any of them, But just give them the gist. Look back at those WrestleMania promos. They were absolutely first class.
Yep, that's right.
They were really, really good because there was no time. Shit, hurry, quick, here, say something. Bang, on the spot, do it. And they were actually believable.
Well, when you learnt promos,
yeah,
the first thing they tell you was give you the gist. I think you were actually one of the first people who did promos with me. You gave me the gist and just say it.
Yeah.
Say it how you would say it to the other person. How you would want to tell people to understand what you feel about the match. Just say it.
Can I tell you in all honesty, in 30 years of announcing and commentating, the only time I ever screwed anything up was when I was given a script.
Yeah, well,
I didn't have it. If I was just given the gist, okay, Manson's going to fight Anthony, this one. Just let me go cold, like off the top of my head, and just go. And I could do it perfectly, one take sort of thing. But if I had a script, I could do 5 or 6 bloody takes.
Yeah, that's right. You said me do promos before.
Yeah,
nothing scripted; it just happens.
You gotta get in the zone, and you gotta believe it.
Yeah, if you believe it, other people will.
Of course, they will.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with WWE. As I think they need to step back a little bit.
They're too robotic now. There's no flair. There's no great individuality. There's no. I don't know. It lacks soul. I think that's what it is. I think it lacks soul.
I think that's what Vince wants.
Yeah, but
you've got no star. The star is the promotion.
Yeah.
That's you think about it, he doesn't very rarely pushes a particular individual. He pushes WWE.
Yeah. Although very interesting what he's doing with this Austin Theory now.
He is. He's doing that.
I'm liking that, but I don't know where that's going to go.
Well, I don't know neither. I have no idea.
I mean, he's a good-looking...
He's a talented kid.
Yeah, see the arms on him and that? Like, he's a very, very good-looking, strong... But I mean, I don't know whether Vince almost sees him as another potential Cena.
Well, yeah, possibly. Yeah.
And that's what I keep thinking back to. Like, could he sort of be potentially the next Cena? I think he'd be a better wrestler than Cena.
Oh, technically, yeah.
Whether he would get over like Cena is another thing, but...
Well, that's it, yeah. Well, so Cena understood how to get over.
Yeah, yeah. A bit like Hogan. Not the best top shelf wrestlers, but shit. Look at the careers they had.
Oh, yeah. Well, even Flair.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Flair was not the greatest catch can go on.
Well,
but he got over.
The same match every day.
Yeah, but he got over.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. He understood, there's some of the promos that Flair did are legendary. Like there's football teams in America that do his promos before matches to pop themselves up. I mean, it's ridiculous. But that was Flair. That's Dusty Rhodes.
You took the words out of my mouth. Not exactly a great wrestler.
No, but
it was good. Yeah, those bull rope matches with Superstar Graham and at Madison Square Garden and whatever. If you actually watch them, while they were good matches, they weren't great matches. But they both got over these guys.
I was watching Dusty versus Harley Race.
Yeah.
And technically that was not a great match.
No.
But my God, was it over?
Yeah.
Even the way like Dusty where he'd squat down and wave the finger.
Yeah.
Which I think Hogan stole from him, I'm sure of it. Or maybe they both stole it from Billy Graham, I don't know. But, and all that kind of thing, that body action. It was actually quite an interesting match because you had a guy in Harley Race was still wrestling that 70s style, and you had Dusty that was wrestling that 80s style.
Yeah.
It was really a clash of two styles where one was very flamboyant, and Harley was all about the bump.
Yeah.
All about the bump. That was a good match. But I think that, that's what they need to do. That WWE now, that somebody needs to look at their product and say, we're not getting over. How do we get over? And you need to start promoting wrestlers again, not the company. The company is where it happens at, yes, but the wrestlers what put bums on seats.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
if you've got no wrestlers, you're not going to go to a WWE event to look at an empty ring.
Yeah, but that's what they. But if you look at it, they promote it on you going to see the WWE in Australia. Come and see the WWE with some superstars here, but come and see the WWE. Not come and see, Cena, etc., etc. It's the WWE is the headliner.
Yeah,
and I think that's hurt their product. And I think that's hurt